Can predators hunt underwater? Since most of the stories around a predator's hunt takes place on land, it got me thinking, how would a predator deal with other strong creatures in the ocean? Well, there was a story about a predator ship that fell into the ocean off the coast of Chile. A fishing crew was seen in the area and they reported seeing something. Then this transmission and its coordinates get picked up by a special task force led by Captain Cromartie. They are aware of the predator species and they even built a tracking device that will home in on the predator's biomask. They discovered the mask communicates with their plasma weapons by using an electromagnetic frequency. This is how they will track the predator. They are sent in right away and their goal is to retrieve its technology. They are given a 2-day start on their mission until the CIA, the Coast Guard, and others reach the area. We then see a predator underwater about to battle a giant squid. He stabs it with his spear weapon, and then the squid wraps a tentacle around its leg, but the predator pulls out his wrist blade and tears the tentacle apart. He continues to stab it with a spear and then rips apart more of its tentacles. This giant squid proved to be no match for this experienced hunter. Now at this point, Captain Cromartie and his men are dropped off in the ocean and meet up with a boat that plans to take them to the location of the ship underwater. The ship's captain, named Isabel, then meets the team of Captain Cromartie, Cooter, Matterson, Tanguy, Bram, and Agent Grinnell. The team is aware that the Predator's stealth technology does not work underwater, so they are sure they will not get ambushed easily. They dive into the water and locate the Predator's ship. They see an underwater volcano which keeps the area warm. Some large electric eels are seen by the team, and also a dead giant squid. As the team passes by its corpse, the Predator comes out from the squid's body and stabs one of the divers with its wrist blades. He takes a harpoon weapon from them and uses it on another diver. The team rushes to get out of the water while the Predator swims away. The team gets back on the ship to assess the problem. They realized the Predator knew they were nearby, so it hid inside the carcass of a dead giant squid. But the team still had the tracking device, and the Predator was stationary near an island. They dive back in and recover Agent Cooter's body, but they believe Agent Madison is still alive. As one agent said, he saw the Predator drag him off. It turns out that this hunter is very experienced in the water, and he knows that it's human nature to rescue captured people. So they all agree to go back into the water together to search for Madison, but this time, Isabel will join them as she's an experienced cave diver. During this dive, they come across a strange species known as microfauna, but they have grown to an abnormal size. The team finds a small hole that leads to an underwater cave. So they split up into 2 groups. While one team guards the exit, the other looks for Madison. Then one of the microfauna creatures finds Madison, but the Predator kills it to keep him alive, using him as bait for his team to rescue him. The Predator takes off his biomask and places it on Madison, so his team will track the wrong target. Meanwhile, the Predator uses another breathing device as he moves around invisible to their radar. One team locates Madison and realizes the Predator knew he was being tracked by his biomask, so he left it behind. The Predator grabs one of the agents with a noose and cuts his head off, while the other agent dives underwater, only to find their exit is now blocked off. The Predator goes in after him and kills him in the water. At this point, the remaining survivors locate Madison in the cave, but they are attacked by a giant worm. They use their weapons to fight it off and escape further into the cave, only for them to run into the Predator. Then the giant worm comes from the water and attacks the Predator. He tries to fight it off, but the worm swallows him whole. As the humans try to escape, the Predator uses a spear weapon to cut himself through the worm and is freed. But the worm is still alive, so the Predator uses a weapon and the explosion rips off a piece of the worm. He assumes the worm is dead. The Predator continues its hunt for the humans and is attacked by one of them. Cromartie hits the Predator's biomask with a rock which knocks it off his face. Then they have a melee duel with Cromartie using a knife to injure the Predator, but he misses. The Predator then cuts his shoulder with the use of his wrist blades. Isabel then grabs a gun and shoots the Predator. This Predator suffers a few injuries, but then the giant worm is seen from the water. It was not dead. It reaches for the Predator and pulls him underwater. The Predator is not seen again. His previous injuries must have weakened him too much to fight back at this point. The story ends with Captain Cromartie and Isabel finding Madison and Bram are still alive. They escape the cave, and then Cromartie resigns from his position while his report indicates that their current method of intercepting predators will only result in more lost lives. Their procedures need to be redone to ensure future successful missions. So this was the first time I came across a predator fighting other creatures and humans underwater and even in a cave. So this predator killed a giant squid and was not afraid to battle underwater. It showed great intelligence in realizing it was being tracked by humans, and it even fought long enough until it was overwhelmed by the giant worm in their second encounter. So overall, I thought the story and the battles were pretty good. So what did you think about this story? Did you like it or dislike it? Put your thoughts in the comment section. If you want to see more videos around the Predator universe, then subscribe to my channel and enable notifications so you know when I upload a video. Thanks for watching. My name is Acid Glow, and I'll see you in the next video.
Predator wins.